think you can play Minecraft on it.
Welcome, everybody, and we are fired up for another sensational college football matchup. Nobody at home today who can stake their claim in this neutral site showdown. Kickoff team is out there ready to get this bowl game underway. Fielded in the end zone, it's Hamilton. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So West Virginia's offense will take the field first. What a great group of receivers they run out there, and a staunch, stout defense they'll be running into. Jesse, how are they going to get open? How does this defense keep them in check?
Well, I think one thing this receiving group knows to have success in this game against this defense is it's going to take all of them. It's not just going to be one guy making all the plays. They're all going to have to be able to step up and, David, take advantage of their own individual one-on-one opportunities when those chances come their way.
Well, and I think that's what's good about this offense, their strength in numbers. It's not just one guy that you can take away. There's several receivers that can make plays. That stresses the defense. Like, find the weakness, go after him. That guy can win. So it'll be a fun individual matchup.
And the Mountaineers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. Running game got it done on the last play. Now it's 1st down. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. Guys, let's take a big view here on West Virginia. A big-name running back, always a great get in the recruiting world. 4-star running back they got last week. Seems as if he'll fit in nicely here.
Oh, he's going to be a great fit. I mean, when you get a great player like that, the whole fan base gets jacked up. You see it all over social media, and it starts to build some momentum in your recruiting class.
Fires to the wideout. And that 3rd down pass had some serious juice, but they couldn't hook up. This move just oozes confidence, going for it on 4th down from their own side of the field. Caught over the middle, it's Pride. And they'll pick up the 1st down and mark it at the 47. The Mountaineers look to keep this drive humming. From the gun, running back gets to give. Pass to sticks and still on his feet. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground.
And this offense has got it all working, right? It's just been tough. This defense is on its heels, can't figure it out. A bunch of plays in a row now, a bunch of success. This offense is doing what they want to do, how they want to do it. Defense is going to need to do something different to try to mix up this rhythm.
Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the 1st down. And the Mountaineers can really attack on this 2nd and short. The give to the back. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? A 3rd down try for the offense. We reached the end of the 1st quarter, and it has been a defensive battle, and the stats tell the tale so far.
Did you hear that? No, you did not hear that. Correct? Thank you.
Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the 2nd.
I forgot you were here. Huh?
So they had a chance to talk over this 3rd down play to open the period. They'll stick to the ground, looking for the marker. Turning it on! Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's 1st down at the 27. The Mountaineers come to the line with a new set of downs. Handoff to the single back. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Let's take a second here and think about West Virginia. I'm sure you guys saw what a get in recruiting. 4-star defensive linemen, gave them a verbal commitment just last week.
Yeah, you can't get enough of these guys, man. And they're excited because you got to play so many defensive linemen. This is the guy that's going to come in, be in the rotation early and often.
Smith dropping to pass. Throws to the tight end. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up.
Really nice third down sub-defense there that time. It's third and long. They're expecting pass, and they're mixing up their looks. They're trying to change the picture pre-snap to post-snap to confuse the quarterback, now forcing the incompletion, setting up fourth.
Throws to the wideout. And it's swatted away. It's a turnover on downs. So Texas A&M's offense has the ball for the first time. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always...
Oh, my goodness, he's still moving. Flying out to the left. Touchdown, Texas A&M. And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching him.
And these offenses, man, they've been struggling, and you've been waiting. Who's going to make the big play? They finally break through. They make the big explosive play, and maybe this is what they needed to get this offense rolling.
He'll bring it out. It's Fry. He's brought down to the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. West Virginia has it, and the offense ready to go to work. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs. On first down, finding positive plays.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
Has plenty for the first down, and they stop him at the 28. And the Mountaineers want to move quickly.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
We just have not seen this offense look very sharp so far in this game, running or throwing it. The second half, throwing it specifically, I think they need to find a better rhythm. They've got to find a way to get some completion strung together.
Smith wants to throw. Skips away from pressure. Hit as he throws. And he fired a bullet in, but it's incomplete.
I don't care how talented you are as a quarterback, but your accuracy always goes down when you get hit. Nice job by the QB scrambling, working to his right, but he wasn't completing that pass with that pressure.
Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Down to 2 minutes to play in the half, and the referees signal for the 2-minute timeout. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. He wants to throw it again. Grabbed over the middle. It's Warren. He stopped at the 49 after gaining 10. No huddle offense to the line. Catch in the middle. It's Vaughn.
Nice job by the receiver on the in route there. And how about the speed after he made his break? He was able to actually separate a little bit from the DB, helping out his QB on that one.
And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. The Mountaineers come to the line needing just inches for the first down. They'll try to run for it. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening. And the Mountaineers pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Nobody open, he just throws it away, and it'll bring up second down.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Smith dropping to pass. Snagged out of the air. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. He's got it. He gets it in. Touchdown, Mountaineers.
Nice job putting a drive together. Nice job punctuating the end of the first half. There's still some time left, Palmer, but they can tie this thing up right now.
Yeah, and this is a staff that has so much confidence in their offense. I like staying aggressive right here, going for two, taking the lead into halftime, and putting a ton of pressure on the opponent.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be conservative. We're a little bit down. Listen, I just think this is a point with the offense that they can prove. Like, we're here, we're going to create something now that we can build on to the second half.
Coach said all week he wanted to be aggressive. This is a great opportunity to show that right now. At the end of the first half, try and generate some momentum, score some points before going into halftime.
Oh, he's got some space. All the way out to the 37-yard line. It's a gain of 15. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Looking downfield on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Bussey. He stopped at the 48. A pickup of 10 on the play. Texas A&M going up tempo. These DBs going to give a little cushion. Wants to throw on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Bussey. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves him with second and short. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Pocket breaking down. Got it in the middle. It's Owens. How in the world did the offense retain possession? I don't know if it was luck or aggression or just a fortuitous bounce, but at least they've got the ball back.
Well, one thing I do know, Reese, this running back has got to do a better job with ball security. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win this game. They're very lucky they were able to jump on top of that.
We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, 2 quarters down, and I've got to say, this has been a fun watch so far in Memphis. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas at Simmons Bank Liberty Stadium.
Watching everything, always watching. Master chefs don't use cookbooks or follow recipes in Grandma's mind. True masters in the kitchen just sort of make it up as they go along. One day,
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. The Mountaineers will line up to kick off and start the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the returner goes down. The Texas A&M offense is back on the field. And they're trailing on the scoreboard right now, but they are very much in the mix to finish this season with a bowl win.
Yeah, and I think you look at bowl games, sometimes there's a little bit of rust in the first half. And that's what you talk about at halftime. Now, we get the ball, we're down. Let's go make a statement to start this second half. We're here, we're ready, we're going to do some damage.
And here's the thing, they're in.
Breaks into the open. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. The give to the back. Shoots his way for more. Looks as if Texas A&M will have enough for the first down.
And I think think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down, and they got to keep that up here in the second half.
And that was good defense again, and unfortunately we've been saying that all game long. Really, really good defense. Or, listen, you can spin on the other side. This offense has really been bad.
With the catch, it's Owens. They'll give him a couple. That leaves him with 3rd and 8. They were able to get the ball to the running back in space, but that space just evaporated.
And a great job by the defense, man. It's tough to get those guys on the ground. They're so unique.
Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. Texas A&M will have to boot it away. The punters have had the day off up to this point. First one of the game. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. On the ground, it's White. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages.
There he goes. They got him at the 42, but he got 5 yards on the play. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll snap this one from the 42. It's 1st and 10. The give to the tailback. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down.
This is an offense, guys, that really believes in physicality, and that's their identity. So running the ball on 2nd down, no problem for them.
They go to the ground. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
Almost had a lot more room there, but he'll go out of bounds at the 36. And the Mountaineers will line it up on 1st and 10. Smith wants to throw. That's caught. It's Gallagher. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
The short hands. It's Gallagher. He'll be forced out of bounds at the 28. The Mountaineers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. They'll try to run for it. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd period. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and West Virginia has the lead. 3 quarters are in the books. Time becomes a factor, both in trying to hold the lead or cut into it as we take a look at the stats. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. They go back to work with a 1st down in the final period of this one. Toss sweep to the right. That's why a good running game is a coach's and quarterback's best friend when you're trying to put the lid on the game. And the Mountaineers will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. They worked it down to the 4-yard line, but now it's 3rd and goal. Looking to throw. Touchdown, Mountaineers! The offense puts up 6 for that trip to the end zone. They score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. Not the day they had hoped to have, but when you are a ranked team, you are going to get everyone's best shot, and now let's see if they can pull this one out. He unleashes a long one, and they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down. After the big play to start, now they are on the move at their own 45. Robinson looking to pass. Finds his tight end. At the 40, there he goes. Inside the 35, knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33. They'll snap it from the 34 on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the big fella.
And this offense just hasn't found a way to kind of open it up. Like they haven't found those explosive plays. It feels like the defense is kind of strangling them and staying really close to the line of scrimmage because of their lack of their big play ability over the top. This offense has to dial something up.
And how does he keep running? I'd be dizzy after a spin move like that. It's now 1st and 10 from the 24-yard line. A designed run for the quarterback. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. Leaves it with the back. Oh, what a move. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. And this is a significant moment for this offense. Down 8, 1st and goal, needing a touchdown and a 2 to tie. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies!
Yeah, I tell you what, great job by this offense. Great execution. You drive down the field, you get the score. Now what's your 2-point play? You practiced it all week. What's your go-to in this moment late in the 4th quarter when you need the 2-point conversion?
He makes the grab for the 2, and he ties the game here in the 4th. Here comes the kickoff as we are all tied up in the 4th quarter. He'll bring it out. It's Prime. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. West Virginia has it, and the offense ready to go to work. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Making side adjustments here. Smith dropping to pass. The sure hands, it's Gallagher. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
Great play by the defense, forcing the incompletion. What do you do now if you're on offense? Game is tied. It's late. Do you have the confidence in your quarterback and your offense to convert this 4th and short and give yourself a chance to win this game now?
He unleashed a bullet on that pass and converted the 4th down.
Gotta love it. Some people get conservative. Some people don't want to mess up. 4th down, you could tell. He wanted that window, and he threw it as hard as he could. Throws a strike to the wide receiver. Gets the big 4th down conversion.
Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set.
First down, West Virginia.
They'll give it to the back. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. The Mountaineers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Quick handoff. All down, and they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Quick timeout by the defense here, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. And the Mountaineers back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. He'll take it himself. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. I think they'll be aggressive here and try to win it in regulation. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
Yeah, it's a nice job by this defense. Understand, listen, that QB is a threat, and they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that second and 1.
Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17. They get the timeout called with 7 seconds left on the clock. So they'll send out the field goal unit. No need to look right or left, just kick it right down the middle for the game. He splits the uprights. That was a spontaneous combustion of a celebration on the sidelines, and wait to see what happens if they can hold on for a few more seconds. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Robinson will throw. He wants a big play here late. Last pass falls incomplete, and that's going to do it. Looking back on it, this game probably falls precisely